On my right, he is fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver trunks, hailing from Sydney, Australia. He weighed in at the flyweight limit of 112 pounds even. His record stands at 28 wins, 2 losses, with 21 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the WBC number 4 flyweight world contender. Introducing Hussein. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, is the interim world champion. Entering the ring wearing white trunks with blue trim and hailing from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico. His weight 111 pounds. His record 40 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, with 30 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former light flyweight world champion and the current interim WBC flyweight champion of the world, introducing Jorge Arce. Once again, a referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, now to give instructions. 12 rounds of championship boxing schedule.
Okay, fellas, both of your trunks are wearing very high, so any punch thrown in this area will be considered a clean punch. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck, buena suerte, touch gloves. Good luck. Judge.
Both Arce and Hussein incredibly determined, pumped up as we brace for another potentially explosive shootout in the rematch. Jorge Arce, who jumped on Hussein from the opening bell in the first bout, never let up. Vicious battle. Some wicked exchanges. Following the initial onslaught of the first round of the first fight, Hussein was rocked. He recovered well, weathered the assault, and made things competitive before being overwhelmed in the 10th. Here we go, round 1, scheduled for 12. Interim flyweight title fight. Be interesting to see if Hussein, wearing the silver trunks, the longer trunks, says Hussey on the front, takes the same strategic approach here in the rematch as he did in the first bout. He stood in and traded with the ruthless and powerful Arce. Some feel Jeff Fennick, his trainer, may have been living vicariously through Hussein. By that, he told Hussein to fight Arce the way he would fight if he was in there. Perhaps this time we'll see a bit of a different tact by Hussein. We'll see. Arce came out the first fight, Steve, with knockout on his mind. Nearly got it in the first round. Said in an article recently he would fight Hussein a little different this time, more boxing in and out. That sounds like an imposter was speaking for Arce. I mean, the real guy told us, if my face is clean, start worrying about me. If it's full of blood, I'm okay.
Well, it wasn't clean in the first fight, that's for sure.
Well, he said one thing, he doesn't want to get hit as much, but that's just not in the cards, perhaps. We'll see.
Jorge Arce is not a great defensive fighter. That's not his game. He's an offensive guy, loves to attack. And it's really up to Hussein to counterpunch a little bit. That's what he needs to do. The first fight, he was way too aggressive, I think, playing right into Arce's hands.
I told him to tell his dancing partner tomorrow on that reality show to wear a red dress. Oh, right hand by Arce, and down goes Hussein.
5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Look.
What a shot by Jorge Arce. It was a flash knockdown. Hussein looks okay. Trying to recuperate, get his legs back. He doesn't look that glassy-eyed, looks all right. But he's got a ways to go here, just under a minute to survive the first round.
Well, in the first fight, when Hussein got hurt, he responded by brawling the whole way. Right now, he's showing a little more maturity, a little more ring intelligence by, killing a little bit of time moving around a little bit, putting his head.
Down for the 3rd time in his career. The first time versus Arce, and then Wang Jongkam, the Thailand fighter, who's the WBC champ. That's the whole point of this fight, to win the interim title and get a shot at the WBC champ, the fighter from Thailand. Fans getting behind Jorge Arce, who scores a big first-round knockdown here in the rematch.
Yeah, Arce senses his man isn't overly hurt because he's not attacking with any great fervor right now. He's taking his time.
Being very patient. Arce, a stablemate of Castillo. A big opening round and a tough one for Hussein.
Okay, listen, let me go. Listen. I was just lazy. I did your job straight away, mate. What are you doing, mate? What are we telling you movement? You put your hands up, you're falling in. I don't want that. That's
pretty shaky start for Hussein. And you'll see why he gets knocked down here. Watch the left glove. He threw a hook and he didn't bring it back. That's that simple. Very similar to what happened in the first fight. Now watch their feet. Nice reach. That's the perfect distance for Arce. The perfect distance for a power punch to land. And once again, you see, Hussein's left glove was by Arce's midsection when he got hit by that shot.
Got up rather quickly and seemed all right after he got up.
very nice.
And then it made it through the final minute of that first round. Interesting, as Arce comes out bombing in the second. In the first fight, Arce immediately went on the attack. Hussein withstood the barrage and recovered well, although he was then later stopped in the 10th. So interesting parallel.
Yeah, one thing I noticed early here in the second, I noticed it in the first, and it was the case throughout the first fight. When Arce leads, and very often he reaches and throws wide shots, Hussein doesn't look to counter. He jumps backward and eludes the punches. You saw him do it right there. He needs to plant his feet and land some counter shots against Arce, who's going to be off balance by throwing wide shots.
Arce, as you can plainly see, with a tremendous work rate. Non-stop attack, just keeps throwing. A windmill. He's a fighter with very good boxing skills. He's smart.
And so strong. And Hussein twice now in the fight to date has been trapped against the ropes. He knows, I mean, Fennec was pleading with him to get off the ropes the first fight. He didn't listen. Or he couldn't listen, one or the other. Combination of it, I think. And he's got to stir up the ropes. He squares up and he gives Arce chances to land body shots.
Arce, just a very good puncher. Throws those well-timed hooks to the body, likes the uppercut, both do. Although the knockdown came on a right hand. Hussein probably quicker than Arce, but Arce stronger. And Arce's punchers are harder. Borderline of left by Arce. And that's not where Hussein wants to be.
No, it's as if he boxes off the ropes for a few seconds and then says to himself, oh, I'm not supposed to be here, and he grabs.
He has to be reminded by Jeff Fennec. As you can hear in the background. Hussein's power punch is the right, and he can switch to southpaw. And he's back on the ropes. And Arce goes to work. Arce smothering Hussein here in the second. They're yelling get off the ropes when he's not even on the ropes. A left hook this time.
6, 7, 8. You okay? Huh?
They're throwing in the towel from the Fennec corner. Unbelievable. Look at Hussein's reaction. Oh, my goodness, how early.
And Kenny Bayless's reaction.
Stunning development here in the much anticipated rematch. I am shocked.
And Kenny Bayless's reaction, he looked at the corner like, are you kidding me? Did I just see a towel come into the ring?
And he got up early, he got up fast. Yes, it was the second time he was down, but he seemed okay when he got up. And Hussein, who was very up